Juicy crypto rumor. Volume staying strong. We'll talk XRP price. What does crypto have that gold doesn't? And
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
ooh, green up on the screen. So how's your Saturday going? Mine's going pretty good. I got a little bit of a workout in. Look at H-bar deep up in the green, up 6% right now to 21.1. But before we get into crypto news, your comments, you the viewer, matter most. So I go through the comments, at random times of the day. And I actually do this. There's no like paid slaves or servants or whatever the hell you want to call them. No, it's actually me that does this. Tadar says, love the unbiased analysis without all the emotions. So tired of the XRP 2000 video. Yo, we got a break and hold 240. And right now we're at 242, everyone. We're at the club. We're with some hot ladies. And we show up to the bouncer. And the bouncer's looking at us going, yo, I think I'm going to let you in this time. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, everyone. As long as the United States and China doesn't mess it up, this weekend could be a really juicy one. Steve French Cougar says Quebec City is just perfect. I've been to Quebec City plenty of times. Love Quebec City. Oatville or Bossville? What's your favorite part? Me? I love staying in the old part of town. What else do I got for you? Iron Turtle says, I'm hearing they want Tether to get a free pass. Rumor alert, yes. That's what I'm hearing as well, and that's the rumor news for you. Basically, what they're looking at is trying to find ways to create regs so that Tether would be legit in the United States. Because right now we're talking about what you would need to back your stables and so forth. And Bitcoin wouldn't cut the mustard, and here's the problem. Tether uses BTC as part of its strategic reserve assets. So guess what? It wouldn't cut the mustard. Big rumor is Tether getting the free pass. Bitcoin sitting at 100,291 ETH is 2463. XRP at 242. Well, yes, a lot of the market looks deeper in the green. Memes starting to roar back. I like seeing that. Litecoin coming back hard as well. Look at that. Sweet going over the $4 mark. Sweet fans in the house. XRP, like I said, we're at the club. We've got the hotties with us. The bouncers looking at us going, yo, we're going to let you in as long as there's no prick inside who's going to spill a drink on our fly ass drip. That'd be the U.S.-China meeting happening right now. So what's going on? All right, look. What's going on is this. Is BTC is definitely rip-roaring again. We had a good trade deal with the US and UK. We had a little bit of resolution between Ripple and the SEC. Still got to get final signatures on it. No worries with that whatsoever. That's why I'm extremely confident on it. BTC's touching 100,000. We haven't seen that 100,000 mark for a long time. Look at that. That's a long time. We're talking February action. And that was during when? During the initial hype and hysteria of all the election inauguration stuff. What's going to happen in the first 30, 60 days? Are we going to get this with crypto? Remember, it was a lot of like hopium and hype, and it was a lot of like, this is going to happen. And like we saw, it was a lot of nothing burgers. A lot of us lost a lot of weight during that time. Why? Well, you saw with the price what happened. Yeah, a lot of nothing burgers. That's what happens. So all of a sudden now the market's starting to come back. Why? Because global economics are starting to thaw. Things are starting to look better. And crypto functions on lower rates. And rates can't come down until we get all this trade shit figured out. So, US and China trade shit starts looking better and better and better. Like we're going to get some resolution on it. And you start seeing stuff like this. XRP looks very similar. Look at the 1-day chart. Looks good. Look at the 7-day chart. That looks good. Look at the 1 month. And you're like, oh, okay, I like how this looks. Look at the 1 year and you're like, yo, are we done with the $2 argument right now? Yes, there's times where we break sub 2, but guess what? Are we done with the whole idea of you're going to be able to always buy under 2? I mean, right? You get my point? We've got the support there. For a day, maybe. Day and a half, maybe. For a blip, a candlestick or two, yeah, you'll go sub 2 snipe. But the reality is the support is definitely staying north of 2 for XRP. Volume is staying healthy as well this weekend. 3.6 billion right now in the last 24 hours. Very healthy move right here. I like this. Let's go into the candlesticks real quick, and then we're going to talk about gold and crypto. And it's something you want to hear because y'all know I'm big into gold. So you're definitely going to want to hear this. All right, we're going to take a 15-minute look and see exactly what's going on right here. The earlier candlestick was this one. That's the 244 one. We're coming right back up on it, okay? That's what I'm paying attention to. I still got my alert set. I still want to see if we can touch that 244 again. Remember, we got the two chicks up at the club, so we're looking pretty good. I just hope things go good with the meeting. But right now, the volume's there. And this is staying in the weekend. We're seeing some strong volume bars throughout the weekend, so it's not fading. We're not seeing this sucks. This is boring. No, we're seeing the oomph stay through this. So this is a good sign, everyone. But it's going to follow the move in the lead with BTC for the rest of the day until we get specific news from those meetings. When it happens, I'll share it with you. All right, let's talk about gold. Gold charts, they look healthy. Okay, I get it. Goldbug, Peter Schiff, calls Bitcoin a total scam. Gold outperforms Bitcoin in 2025. Well, guess what, Mr. Schiff? And this is going to be a hot take from yours truly right now. So if you're watching, you're probably a pretty big fan of the show. Or you let your TV or phone play in the background while you're trying to hook up with your chick or dude and blue-haired giraffe. And now you're hearing me. And maybe you're killing the mood. Or you're really interested and you're like, whoa, what is this dude going to say? Guess what, Peter Schiff? Are you going to go trade your gold in at a pawn shop right now? We in crypto, we can trade this stuff right now. We can go on our cell phones. We can go on our exchanges. We could trade BTC. We could trade XRP. You can't trade gold the same way. And don't get me wrong, you can. You can go to your local pawn store right now and you could buy and you could sell gold. You could go to your local auction right now and you could, buy some gold. But the way that we live our lives right now connected with cell phones and the way that our lives are drawn through the cell phone and the way that we trade and the way that that's how it's, think about it. Most you watching right now are watching through a cell phone. The majority of you out there consume most of your media through your cell phones. Your cell phones now aren't just phones, they're data sources. They're data trackers. They're huge parts of our lives. So Peter Schiff, you can rip on BTC and the greater crypto market all you want, but we're trading right now as the markets are swinging up, while gold and the rest of the commodities market is on pause for the weekend. Yeah, that's right. The weekend right now, where big trade talks are happening in Geneva between the United States and China, and you can't trade. And I don't think Peter Schiff is going to be taking gold bullion and going to his local pawn store and being like, yo, homeboy, send me some money for my gold. No. But we can trade with big zeros in our accounts, can't we? Yes, we can. Whales can do it. Yes, they can. And the cool thing about it is crypto can trade 24/7 with the news. So as much as I'm a big gold fan, I'm a huge gold and silver fan and commodities fan in general. Y'all know that. Y'all know I love the shiny stuff. But I can't trade it the same way that I can trade crypto. I can't trade it with the news 24/7. Right now with gold, there's nothing don't get me wrong. I can go to a local pawn store and I could sell it for whatever amount. I could list it in an auction. Yeah, but I can't trade it the same way that I can trade it with crypto. I could do papers during the week, but then again, it's during those hours, right? I could do derivatives. I could do securities-based stuff based off of it. But again, it's during, extended hours, weekly hours. So yeah, I could get up super early in the morning. I could do nighttime stuff, but it's during weekly hours. And now this weekend, there's this big meeting, and I can't touch anything with my gold. I can't touch anything with my silver right now. The market can't even react price-wise, and yet big news is happening, and crypto players can. See, so crypto actually, you know what? Let's go big screen on this. See, crypto more matches life. The utility of crypto and the way we trade it and the way we utilize it, it just fits our daily lives. And seriously, I'm a huge gold, silver person. And I can't ever trade it on the weekends. And remember a few months ago when we had some Middle East shenanigans on the weekend and all of a sudden the crypto markets took a poop? I couldn't do anything with gold and silver. And then all of a sudden, come Monday, everything, it's different, And I see that as a huge advantage. And I see that something, too, that it's grown into this community. And it's grown into this not just a market, but it's an extra layer. Because like I don't see like people in the gold market like ripping on people in the silver market, but I do see people in the crypto market ripping on each other within like different, like the XRP fans going against this or going against that, or like what I'm saying, right? And it's cool because like it's almost like sports, but like on a financial level, but mixed with like a social realm, and kind of mixed with like a little bit of a gambling aspect. It's like this cool hybrid, but it fits our lives because we're always connected with it. It's 24/7. Just like our cell phones, which are like always connected with us. Like I just recently traveled, right, internationally. Needed my cell phone. I used Uber to go where I was traveling. I used Uber Eats to order food. Like cell phone. That's how I did all my international documentation when I traveled. I did it all through my cell phone. It was like, it's just how we do stuff. So like, I get it, Peter Schiff, like gold, and I get the silver thing. Like, I do understand that. But at the same time, it doesn't fit our lives now in the way we run our lives now. And the generation of people that use their phone for everything is becoming more and more into like the big chunk of the demographic of what's out there in life, right? That everyone, we're before, right? Not to really like stereotype or like over quantify, but it's the truth. 20 years ago, did a lot of people in Africa have cell phones? No, but a lot more people do now. What about in the poorer parts of Europe? A lot more people do now. Why? Because cell phone prices have come down a ton. The products have been able to be dispersed to more markets out there. So more people have access to information 24/7. Does everyone got 4G up the butt or 5G up the butt? No, they don't. But you know what? They have a G unit. Fuck whatever they got. Maybe they got Edge. I don't give a shit. But more people have it. And it's connected and it's trading money and it fits that itch that we're all into. And it fits the itch that brings you here on a Saturday. Or a Sunday and you're a naughty person. You like don't watch videos right away. Because like, just on you. No, I'm just giving you crap. You're watching now, so you're pretty cool. But yeah, just gold just doesn't have that. So like, yeah, I always do. I always kind of like feel like I miss out with commodities. And like, I do a lot of like oil derivatives too. And so like for me, I feel like I kind of miss out on that stuff too. Cause like, oil, like especially like not like recently, but like, like long time ago, like oil, like when we had like Middle East like skirmish stuff and like stuff happened on weekends, you were sitting here going, all right, gonna make some money on Monday, but I gotta wait till Monday because I gotta wait till the markets open back up, because like I wasn't able to trade until Mondays, like because like Sunday nights, right? You would see the commodities markets open up like for the pricing and all that, and then on Mondays I would have to wait. Sucks. You know my point. Now like crypto related stuff, dude, 24/7. I don't know. So I just thought I would throw that out there. We got some rumors. We got some extra price talk. We got a little bit of humor, jumblies. Tariff a few times, so that way you have to drink if you have to watch one of these videos. I trained earlier today. Still kind of feel like crap from it. My sinus is a little jacked up. I think we did it. I think we covered everything. Volume looks healthy. Price looks healthy. Look, USA, China, don't mess it up. Oh, God, that sounds stupid to say. Of course they'll probably mess it up. No, I hope not. Fingers crossed they don't. Choo-choo, everyone. Or no, choo-choo bitches, everyone.